any given time during budget execution, the president can withhold releases of the budget if it is not consistent with the priorities of his administration. And as of today, my understanding is that roughly 60 to 80 billion has still been withheld.
In the 2025 budget, during the bicameral conference committee, an unprecedented portion of the general appropriations bill, which is 373 billion, to be specific about it, was cut and diverted to other items, either augmenting existing items or funding new ones. The items completely defunded were placed in the unprogrammed funds. Were you aware of this? Huge cuts in the GAB? I ask because such a magnitude of deduction and diversion significantly undermines the development plan that the National Expenditure Program sought to fund. President announced publicly that he will review it personally. Of course, I'm sure that the President consulted you. After reviewing, ang binito lang po ng ating Pangulo ay 26 billion. Masyado pong maliit kumpara sa malaking pagbabago. Ang ibig po bang sabihin nito ay na-alter na yung ating development plan?
First of all, Mr. Speaker, there is a saying, the executive proposes, the Congress disposes of the budget, and the executive implements the budget. Having said that, the President, in his wisdom, his first pass was to veto a few portions in the budget. Now, during the time of implementation of the budget, the President has decided not to release the entire appropriations today. And why is that? Because it may not be consistent with the Philippine Development Plan of his administration. So, if the President sees, for example, that there are double entries in a particular project, he's not bound to release these appropriations. So, at any given time, during budget execution, the President can withhold releases of the budget if it is not consistent with the priorities of his administration. And as of today, my understanding is that roughly 60 to 80 billion has still been withheld.
Madam Chair, these cuts were unprecedented. I've been in Congress for quite some time. Ngayon lang po, ganyang kalaki yung budget cuts. Nag-explain po ba ang Kongreso kung ano ang dahilan? Bakit mayroong ganito kalaking pagbabawas?
I'm sorry? Can you repeat the question, please?
These budget cuts, the biggest, 3 years, 200 plus billion in 2023, 400 billion plus in 2024, and for 2025, 300 billion.
Yes, just to correct.
This is unprecedented.
Yes.
I've been in Congress for quite some time. This is my 13th year in Congress. Wala pong ganyang nangyayari pag
Mr. Speaker.
na binabawasan ng ganyang kalaki yung President's budget. Ano po kaya ang dahilan nito?
Mr. Speaker, my understanding is that these are not budget cuts, but realignments done by Congress, by both the House and the Senate.
Yes, but this is budget
Everything-
cuts as far as the President's programs, development programs.
That's correct.
So,
And
ano po kaya ang dahilan? Ano po ang binigay na dahilan ng Kongreso kung bakit?
ang mga
At
kasagot-
makikita po natin na karamihan po na ito ay nangyayari during the BICAM.
Yes. Ang mga kasagot,
Nawa po walang visa po yung matagal na pinag-aralan ng mga departamento at binibigay po yung completely to the BICAM, yung
yes.
desisyon para sa mga programa na matagal ng plinano ng ating Pangulo.
Ang makakasagot po niyan ay ang Kongreso, hindi ang executive.
But have you not asked, Mr. Secretary? Sa LEDAC po, meron po tayong LEDAC, Legislative Executive Development. Meron po ba tayong
Well, Well, the fact-
pag-uusap
yes.
tungkol po dito.
The fact is, Mr. Speaker, is that the President today has withheld some appropriations passed by Congress. And these are realignments because they are not consistent with the Philippine Development Plan or the priorities of his administration.
Opo, pero ito po ay nakakabalang sa programa ng ating Pangulo. Gusto nating matulungan ng ating Pangulo, dapat siguro po ay sinisiguro natin talaga na yung kanyang mga priorities ay mapopondohan at hindi po yung priorities ng iba.
That is correct. At yan ang panawagan ng ating
At
Pangulo.
kayo po ang,
Yeah.
ang DBM at ang Secretary of Finance at ang Department of Development siguro po ang dapat na manguna. Dahil natatandaan ko po yung mga Pangulo, pag binabago yung kanilang budget, talagang hindi sila pumapayag. Kahit magkaroon ng re-enacted budget, kahit na ma-delay yung approval, tatandaan ko po, during the time of President Gloria, halos wala pong napapasa na budget on time dahil dito sa mga ganitong pagbabago sa President's budget. Ngayon po, unprecedented for 3 years, biggest budget cuts.
Kaya
1 trillion pesos. Imagine,
SDM
gaano po kalaki yung
Teresa,
1 trillion pesos.
just wanted to, may I request you to wrap up? One more question before we move to the next member.
Marami pa po akong questions, siguro po in the next round, but meron lang po isang bagay na kailangan po natin sigurong tanong. This is a policy question. Ban on transfer of appropriations, Section 25, Article 6, Section 26 of GAA, amending specific substantive laws and a number of legislations, Syntax, Reform Act, Train Law, Universal Healthcare, and a number of jurisprudence were violated by the reduction of complete defunding of budget or complete defunding of budgets of certain programs. If you knew this, you could have raised them before the legislator to stop the budget cuts. Are you also aware that some budget insertions that increase the earmark funds of certain programs and projects of departments and agencies in the special account in the general fund may have resulted in the GAA 2025 breaching the net? Mas malaki po yung inaprubahan na GAA kaysa National Expenditure Program. This is unconstitutional. Article 6, Section 25, 1. Can you comment on this?
Ang karamihan ng katanungan po ninyo ay masasagot ng Kongreso at hindi ng Executive. Dahil karamihan nito ay nanggaling sa BICAM at hindi naman kasamang Executive sa BICAM.
But before the President should sign the GAA, siguro po dapat malaman niya kung talagang unconstitutional yung kanyang pipirmahan. Kung ito po ay sumobra, yung GAA po ay sumobra dun sa pernisinta ng executive na National Expenditure Program, ay dapat siguro po bago na pirmahan ng Pangulo ay napag-aralang mabuti ito.
From what I know, the President vetoed a portion of the budget and which reduced the General Appropriations Act.
He vetoed several items in Mr. Secretary on the Department of Public Works and Highways. Dahil ito po ay maaring lumaki dun sa budget ng DepEd. Meron pong constitutional question dito. Pero po ang tinatanong natin ngayon, are you aware kung talaga bang yung ating GAA ay sumobra sa halaga ng ipresinta ng Executive Department ng National Expenditures Program?
We are not aware, Mr. Speaker.
Maybe we can go back on this later because there were figures presented by one of our members during a privileged speech that shows that the GAA is bigger than the NEP. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.